Hey guys, what's up? This is kaozbender here again for yet another video, and welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy. In the previous episode, we were done with every single mission that we can actually take care of, except for the purple prankster comets, and that is exactly what we're going to be doing. So why am I here at the, file selection menu? And why do I have a crown? Well, I will explain that when we enter the game, because there is something different when we meet Rosalina at the observatory. Welcome back! I knew you would return eventually. Please, look down at your feet. This number you see represents the number of power stars you need to access another world. Whether you succeed or fail, just attempting the challenge will show something about your character. Alright, so one thing that I mentioned in previous episodes is that I already defeated the final boss on this file. Why did I not show it is because in order to access the purple prankster comets, you need to do that. However, it would obviously be kind of anticlimactic, and it's not like it's another version of the boss. Basically, there's really nothing really changes, and it would be kind of repetitive for me. So that's what I decided to do. So the boss has been defeated, however, we're going to be taking care of it on a couple of episodes, and right now we're going to be taking care of the purple prankster comets only. What this means, obviously, is that there are going to be 100 purple coins on every one of the galaxies. At every one of the main galaxies that we didn't really get 100% in. So right now we're going to go to the terrace. However, I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be speeding up every single one of them, and I'm going to be having post commentary because since I left all of these at the end, I don't really think it would be, too great to have just 1, 2, or even 3 episodes. Just centered around these, speed ups. So I am going to be doing post commentary and just explain you what I do. So hopefully you guys enjoy. I'm just going to be recording all of them. I'm not really sure how I'm going to be putting them together, but hopefully it's going to be something cool. So let's just begin with a speed up, and I will see you guys with a live commentary in quite a while. So enjoy all of this madness. Alright, and it is time to go for the post-commentary part of the video, which I'm going to be doing for the next 3 parts of the Let's Play, since actually, the purple coin missions aren't really too bad or tedious, but eventually, since I decided to have all of them at the end, I guess it was actually going to be quite painful. So these videos are not going to be too long, especially this first one, since you are seeing that it's only going to be around 15 minutes or so. Right here, the speed is actually not too sped up, because on this part we are going to be having the terrace as well as a fountain. And if you remember, there were only 2 galaxies in each one of those domes, which have, the purple prankster comet, meaning that we are going to be getting 4 stars in this video. So that is going to be very, very good. Right here, we are at Good Galaxy, and obviously looking at the sped up parts, video, whatever. So right here, there's really nothing to commentate over. I mean, as you can see, it's really, really easy and really fast to get this coin. As you can see, just by doing the intro and stuff, I already got the star itself. So it's really nothing to worry about. I mean, this one is only a warm-up for what you're going to be getting later on. So yeah, that's about it for the intro. How are you guys doing today? I actually did the intro live as I synced up my audio, video, and stuff, and then there's obviously post-production, I guess. Now, every time I had to do this, since they're, since I actually wanted to complete them like in order, I always had to go talk to the Luma. Otherwise, either the purple comets were not going to appear, or they were going to appear in a place where I didn't really want it to be. So right now, I'm going back to the terrace, since we are going to be taking care of the purple coins in Honey Hive Galaxy. Now, this one is going to be the lengthiest one in this video, and it's probably one of my least favorite ones, because of, it's actually kind of annoying. Not too annoying, but you have to, go back and forth and do all sorts of stuff. I was about to swear, I'm sorry. But yeah, there are 3 missions which I do consider to be the most difficult That is also in the entire game. You guys remember that I told you that I have 2 specific missions that I personally believe are the most difficult ones, being the Sling Pod Galaxy, whatever, and the Daredevil Comet for, what was it? I don't exactly remember which one I told you, but the Purple Prankster Comet missions, there are 3 in specific, which I'm going to be mentioning later on, which are actually pretty tough. Not only that, but they are kind of annoying, and one of them actually costed me 4 lives. Yeah, I kind of feel like a scrub. But right here, as we follow up the video, we are just going for a couple of purple coins, as well as I'm not really sure why I'm going for Starbits at this point, but, you know, I figure it would be something really, you know, nice to hold me over, like, not to be bored, mindless, just looking for purple coins. But yeah, so as we are looking at the video, if there's something I would like to point out there that I forgot or something that I did specifically for like that one part, I'm going to be mentioning it. But so far, story time with Kaozbender, which it's actually kind of interesting. So you guys remember in episode 23, I said that the day that that video was going to be uploaded, it was going to be my sister's birthday, and something really nice happened. And this, I'm really thankful for having viewers like this. I mentioned it in the video, and then one person on Twitter, I think it's his name is Goose Dude 3. I'm actually pretty bad with names. I'm sorry. He actually tweeted me saying, you know, happy birthday to my sister, and I was like, well, why? Well, no, I didn't say thanks. I just attacked my sister, and you know, she thanked him, like, maybe not in person, but basically, you know, she said thanks. So, like, you know, I'm really thankful for people like that, you know, who, you know, just take a couple of seconds out of their day to, you know, interact more. Not only like interaction, but like a deeper level of interaction, I guess. I mean, I guess tweeting for, oh yeah, nice video or something, yeah, it's, you know, something, but actually tweeting about topics that I have for the video, that's actually pretty nice. But yeah, so right here, there is one very annoying part coming up that I would like to point at. As you can see, I'm doing a backflip right now, and these, as you remember, there are pods, or like, well, there's honey in the floor. If you are not careful, if you step on it before you jump, it is going to cause you, like, for example, see right now how I'm jumping. It is going to cause you to jump like that. And if you do it exactly at the edge, you are going to, well, it's basically going to be a GG. So you want to be really careful with that. So back to topic, since the leftover purple coins aren't really too difficult. So since it was my sister's birthday, we had a huge party. Like, you know, it was actually kind of at some point it actually got out of control a little bit. Like, not really in a bad manner, but like there were so many people. Like, I'm going to no, maybe I shouldn't put like a picture or stuff, but like I actually thought there were going to be like at most like 50 or 60 people coming, and like just here in the garden there were like tops like 90 people, like in between 90 and 100 people. And it's like we've never had a, you know, party like this, you know, at our house. So, you know, at first glance it was like, yeah, all right, you know, this is cool. But then you know, my sister was like, oh yeah, I'm going to buy like a lot of drinks and stuff. So we, like, she ended up buying like a lot more than, you know, what I was, a lot more than I knew. So what happened was, eventually, since there's only one bathroom for like whenever we have parties outside, there were like, I kid you not, there were like a line of like 9 people or so, like, just for the bathroom. And it came to a point where it wasn't really to, you know, pee, rather to, you know, just vomit every single drop of alcohol that had been going into their system. So it took them like way too long. And since I had close friends coming over as well, I, you know, like, got them in my house, and then, you know, parents went like, oh, stop doing that. I'm like, okay. So we have like a little gaming area, like another gaming room. And, you know, I took the keys for that, and as I let my, you know, my closest friends, like, go to that, before I could close the door, there were like more people showing up, like, oh my god, please, I just cannot wait for that line. I'm like, you know, really debating on it, but eventually I even had to say no to my friends because, you know, I didn't really want to. Like, in that room we have, you know, like, stuff of, like, not like exact, you know, like super value, say, like there's like a, let me see, what should I say, like a vase, like an ancient vase or something, but like, you know, there's a pool table, air hockey, like darts and all that stuff, and if you have drunk people, like just going up to like a place like that, I really don't want to imagine like what would happen, so, you know, just for the room's sake, I was like, well, I'm just going to forget about this, you know, not doing this anymore. So I even had to say no to my friends, but it was actually a pretty cool party. We actually had one of these a couple of months ago. I think it was over the summer, and it wasn't as crazy, but I mean, this is hands down the craziest party that my sister has, you know, thrown. It was actually pretty cool. So that's one of the topics that I wanted to talk about, and as you can see right now, this is one of the this is hands down one of the most difficult missions that you can have. This and the one that I mentioned at Dreadnought Galaxy, since there are these moving platforms in which you know, if you screw up, there's really nothing you can do about this, so you really want to be careful with what you do. So it's either you have to restart, or if you get at the end, there's like a little robot that if you didn't get 100 coins, I think it's going to be causing a death. Luckily enough, little spoiler for the next video, I mean for the for episode, what is it, 28, I didn't, you know, I got both of those stars in my first attempt, so I'm not exactly sure if the robot right there gives you, you know, like a death, or, you know, does he send you back to the end, like to the beginning? I'm not really sure, so if you guys can let me know, that'd be great. But yeah, so that is one of the most difficult missions that I consider to go, and as you can see right now, I am revealing even more, and this is exactly what I said. There can potentially be a time where, you know, as you can see, when I paid 20 starbits to that Luma, yeah, you have like 3 purple comets appearing like at the same time, so it was actually pretty good. I really wanted to do them in order, and as you can see, this is actually going to be one of the shortest videos actually on these 3 following videos, because as you can see, this one is actually really nice, and it is really fast and easy to complete. So as you can see, we're going to be landing on this you know, these platforms, and what I'm doing right now is long jumping to the circle of purple coins, because if you remember the first, I think there were 2. There was one in which it was like the regular silver collecting stars, and then it was the same mission but on a speedrun prankster comet. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. With speedrun prankster comet, and well, let's just say that the floor was a lot more irregular. Like there were like steps and you know, a lot more openings for you to fall off. So you know, like, this is actually a lot better because there aren't any more of these steps. However, the way back can be a little bit confusing, because as you can see, I am just trying to figure out where the path is to like not take any risk whatsoever. But yeah, that's just like a little technique that I had. Like, you know, just go over here, and that's gonna net you the star. So that's the last mission that we took here on this episode. So you know, at this point, I just go back to the main platform in order to have some time to, you know, say goodbye, the outro, and you know, that stuff, which is exactly what I'm gonna do right now. So as we walk over there, thank you very much for watching, and let me know if you enjoyed these videos. So you know, if you would like to see anything else other than the music and the post commentary, just basically let me know. So right here, I'm just quickly checking the list, as well as all of the stars that I have obtained, which of course you can see I am having right here. Well, that's pretty much it. You guys have a great day, take care of yourself, and until the next episode, when we go to the kitchen and the bedroom for more purple Prankster Comet stars, I will see you then.